Did you know I have channel memberships now? For as little as 99 cents a month, you can actually be a channel member. Now, if you want to help out the channel, you can actually go and you will have your name listed in the ends of videos as a shout out to go along with my other supporters. Help the channel out by joining, and yeah, let's have some fun. Let's get to the next video. By the way, guys, if you're on YouTube and you're watching, like my stream, push this shit out there. Let more and more people see the fact that we are live. Anyway. That was interesting. Don't be an asshole. Such a low bar that these red pills. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the next video. Present. Share. All right. So. Let's just cover something interesting, shall we? I saw this one, kind of like an older gentleman, and I thought it would be interesting to cover. And I want you guys to tell me what you think about this. Just kind of going through. I know, like I've been recently going through and talking about big channels and stuff like that, and this is still relatively big compared to mine, but we're gonna be doing this channel, and I thought this was kind of an interesting thing to watch. So yeah, let's go.
What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another couch video. Oh man, you know what? Real quick, when I don't put the couch on it, that means I'm like couch video on it. That means I'm using my other camera.
All right, so I recognize his dedication to the motherfucking craft because I totally get it. There are times where I just be like, do I want to set up this? Do I want to set up that? Yeah, I fucking recognize his dedication to the craft, and quite frankly, yeah, no, I get it. But let's go.
my 4K camera and everything. Right now, while I'm going through this rehabilitation, I'm trying to like make it as easy as possible. So I'm just using my regular phone. Anyway, though, many women reject a man for this one reason. One reason. Now I've talked about like sometimes a woman can get intimidated by a man's looks, or they
All right, cut to the chase. Cut to the chase. You know, why women rejected men for this one reason? Can we cut to the chase? Can we cut to the chase? All right, let's go.
might think he a player, and that's good if you want to think that. But this one reason is actually major that's not talking about. They think he don't like women. They think he gay. It's just that simple. Sometimes if you look too good to a woman,
Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm sorry. One of the reasons why women don't want to date some guys is they look too good to a woman. I'm so confused. How is that a thing? I'm sorry. Can any of my young ladies in the audience tell me if that's really a thing? The the reason why women won't date certain guys is because they look too good. They look too good. Like, is that really a thing that happens? I don't. All right, let's hear him explain. Let's go.
too fixed up. Your eyebrows are too plucked, skin too smooth, hair too thorough. Oh, they be questioning. They be questioning. See, that's something that's not talked about. Of course, you know, you got a lot of guys out here talking about looks maxing and all of that. And but you get a lot of women. If a dude look too handsome, he too cute, or look like he too much a pretty boy, they ain't trying to mess with them. Especially if they are what I call she women, feminine women, especially them.
Oh
Now,
God.
here's something that's interesting. You get those women who got that serious masculine energy, they'll still go for that. But see, they going to be the man in that relationship. So they're going to look for that man who looks.
Wait, what? Okay. I saw to the point where you're like some reason on women, and I was like, okay, I got to save it for stream, but this is just I don't know, man. Like I've never heard a woman tell me I look too good because you know I'm a motherfucking Adonis up in here. To date, like, and I must have, you know, I may be gay or something like that. No, women don't tell me that shit like that. Even though I look immaculate, you know what I'm saying? The fuck? All right, let's go.
Who might look better. In fact, in general, those are ones who go for the more good-looking men anyway. I'm just being real. I'm just gonna be real. It's actually better if a man got a little bit of roughness on him, just a little bit. He don't need a lot, just a little bit. You know, some women will call it medium ugly or a little bit of ugly, just some.
Wait, what? That sounds like it's a problem with them, dog. It sounds like they just unsure about themselves and they just may be pushing their insecurities on the guy. Like that's not how that works, man. All right, let's go.
Roughness to them, because that's just how it is. At least if the women are more feminine. But and you got a lot of women out here. If a dude they looking at a dude, he looking a little too clean cut, a little too pretty, look like he being a mirror more than them. Like I said, unless they masculine themselves, they ain't really feeling it. They be wondering, or they be seriously. There's been many women they'll look at a guy, even if they see him with a woman, they be like, he probably on the DL. There ain't a lot of talk about that, but that's how women.
Because it sounds stupid. It literally sounds stupid. Like what women do you talk to? What women do you interact with? That literally sounds stupid, dog. And I'm not trying to say you're stupid, but it's just like any woman who thinks that this motherfucker looks good too good for me has some self-esteem issues. I know that I've had gray hair since I was fucking 14. I know I've always been a chubby motherfucker, but I've never sat back and say, this woman looks too good for me. She might like, you know, lick and snatch. And I'm like, okay, I just may think some women that I know may be bi. That's because I know they are, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But it's like I've never just thought like, oh yeah, a woman looks too good, so she don't even like men. That's stupid to me.
Think you start talking to them, you start listening to them, and how they be looking at men. In fact, well, I ain't gonna use this example because these two young dudes, women were questioning their, I'll just say two video content creators. So a couple of years or so ago, women were questioning whether or not they even like women. Seriously, they be looking at all.
Like where did this come from? Where does this is it like seriously insecurity that these women are facing, or is this the insecurity of these guys?
Of that. They be looking at how the men dressed and everything. They be like, gator, gator. Seriously, you gotta be rough with it. Seriously. Let's just be. I'm just being honest with that shit. Like, yeah, if you like this generic handsome, but if you look like you work too much on it, like if you just got good genes or something like that, you still gotta have some roughness to you. And plus, what women see as handsome anyway is always different from men. See, that's why I always say too, a man shouldn't go to another man and ask.
Mm, fellas, is it gay to ask another man if you look good?
Because I'm gonna be real. Let's just be real with that shit. That shit low key gay itself. Why you gonna ask another
Yes, according to this man, yes, yes, it is.
man? It's the woman's vagina that got you. And yeah, y'all say I'm Brahms being rough and shit, but I gotta be realistic out here, man. And it's going y'all gonna see later in the week in a video I talk about because a lot of men out here suffering and you gotta be real with it, especially the men who really getting the sex out here, really getting the sex. Now who some clueless nerd online thinking getting the sex. I'm talking about If you out here, you in clubs or you out in the streets, and you actually seeing who got kids, who got multiple baby mamas, who got women.
That doesn't mean that they're good partners. That just means they don't. They pull out game is just bad. I'm just sorry. That's not how that works. If I had sex with her, if I had a kid with every woman that I slept with, that'd be a bad thing. And it doesn't happen like this man thinks. But let's go. Let's go.
He ain't always the model looking, did he? In fact, you ask a lot of women, they'll say, yeah, he look good, but they ain't getting wet. He don't look like he can fuck. He don't look like he can fuck. Seriously. And it's that one reason. A lot of guys got to think about that shit. Like, I would tell every man, you know,
Wait, if you're a pretty boy, you don't look like you can have sex. I'm so confused with this one. I I have women friends. I talk to women. Okay, their standards may be a little bit higher because they're in the lifestyle, but like I don't. And yes, women who are in the lifestyles, their standards are actually higher than what motherfuckers actually think they are. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go.
matter what, I don't care what your genetics are, what your height is, even your body build, you still got to come off as masculine. What if I say instead of looks, money, and status, LMS? What if I said PCM, physique, charisma, and masculinity? And
I don't know. I don't know. Some of this shit just seems weird to me. Like, why are you concerned with another man's masculinity? I'm sorry. I've never just man. I'm concerned I can't get women because another man made me more masculine than me. No, I'm sorry. You know what? What I'm concerned about when I'm dealing with a woman is she's mentally stable. I know, right? If she's mentally stable, if we can be intimate and still be friends, or can we be friends without being intimate? That's what my concern is. I've never just thought like, a woman's too feminine. She must not like me. Hell, even if you were to say, oh, this chick, she dresses too much like a guy. She must be, she must be butch or something like that. Does she like spending time with me? Yeah. Does she? When we get naked, do we have fun? Yeah. Then why the fuck should I care? It's just God. These people are so self conscious about some of the stupidest shit. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
like physique, like just being built like a man, just being built like a man. That's one thing. That's just one level. Then charisma, you can still chop it up. You ain't walking around with fear and everything. You can still chop it up with them. But then just masculinity, assertive, aggressive, active, take
And this is why people call out toxic masculinity. You don't have to be. You can be assertive without being aggressive. You can be domineering without being dominating. You can actually be somebody who exhibits strength without trying to show out how strong you are. That's what true masculinity is. What some of these idiots think masculinity is showmanship. And they don't even do that shit well. But let's continue.
charge. Even in situations, because you got like, you still got the argument with choosing signals and uh, code approach, right? But a masculine man, if okay, say the woman choosing, a masculine man just gonna say, "Oh, okay, I ain't gonna wait for her to come to me. I'm still gonna walk." That's the only difference. Really the only difference for a masculine man. He just gonna go. He going, "Hey, how you doing?" Because he saw her looking, so he just approached. It's just that simple. But you got some guys out here, they ain't giving off their energy, especially with the looks thing. Like I said, you got some guys, you even got some content creators talking about, oh, what you gotta wear this, you gotta show this. And it's looking a bit sassy to women. I don't fuck with that. Well, most of them don't want to fuck. Like I said, the masculine women.
Wait. If he thinks that women don't deal with sassy men, I'm sorry. Let me introduce you to somebody named Prince. The fuck? Dude, motherfuckers forget about shit like that. Motherfuckers forget that motherfucking sit who is that seal, chocolate motherfucking ass. Got motherfucking like dude, like these are people who you would consider masculine, but they just commanded the presence of, hey, I know who the fuck I am. I would say George Michaels, but we know George Michaels was 100% gay. But like, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Fuck. This is the shit that they're feeding into, and then yes, they get some women that feeds into the bullshit. But then it's like, no, dog, that's not how that works. That's not how any of this shit works. But let's go.
You get those women as hard charging women, and basically, basically physically, well, psychologically, they basically men. And you got a lot of that's almost another conversation. In fact, I've talked about that before.
I mean, like, do people just sit back and just take this shit as gospel? I'm sorry, this shit just does not sound. It just sounds incoherent to me. One of the things that I've always said that nobody can tell you who you are attracted to. If you're following what a group of people tell you should be attractive, then you don't have a person to be attracted to. You have an idea, you have a trophy. That shit doesn't make any sense. And for him to say, like, oh yeah, the women who like sassy man, they must be masculine. Does your brain only operate in two states? It's either gay, not gay, good, bad, black, white. Like, dude, like, oh my God. I want to introduce to some of these people to. Nah, I can't introduce them to anime because there are some, like, as much as some of these people in the West like to claim that anime has never been woke or never had some, what they call sussy shit in there. There have been look up an anime Roma 1.5, and you understand that there have been woke shit in anime for a while now. But let's go.
I'll put a link. Amazon Women and Shadow Men on demand video. I'll put a link for that in the description box. Amazon Women. You got a whole lot of Amazon women. Now they'll go for that guy looking all pretty and all of that. A little too handsome. A lot of them do. I've been acquainted with some. They'll be the one working at home while dudes sitting at home just staying pretty. But my thing is, if you're rolling with me, why would you want to be a shadow man? That's less than a man. Why would you want to be less than a man? Look, this is what you need to do. First of all, as a man, you still want to, you fix up and shit. But don't be like, well, if your eyelashes or your, if your cheekbones ain't a certain thing. I forgot what that word is to be used. Whatever. Don't worry about that shit. You as a
Wait, what? Wait, now the man is at the woman be working and the man is be at home being the house husband and shit. Like, what the fuck? Look, I would love to be somebody who was a house husband to two wives, as long as me being a house husband is working on my art, bringing you guys some videos, and if my one of my two wives goes out and does hair 8 hours, and the other one, helps create the content online, that would be awesome for me. And like, but of course, I would have more than the contents that the subscriber count that I have now. Like and subscribe. Help me make this my full-time job. But that doesn't mean I'm any less of a man. That doesn't mean that because I'm not going out there and breaking my back 18 fucking 20 hours a day. And I understand how incomprehensible that really sounds. That doesn't mean that you're less of a man. I am so tired of these people that try to judge manhood by how much you fucking suffer. First, as an adult, you should want to take care of your responsibilities. Man, woman, envy, I don't give a fuck. Secondly, suffering is not the mark of some great accomplishment. You should want to alleviate suffering as much as you fucking can. That's not to say that you shouldn't grow through obstacles or hardships, but just outright suffering for no other reason but to show you your fortitude, that's fucking stupid, destructive, and it's not needed. All right, let's go.
Man, you just want to go out here and take action, take care of shit. You want to keep yourself clean, but that's about it. But you get some men, they want to take it to another level, talking about getting surgeries and all of that. No, because a woman might still look at you and still have that feeling, unless you want a masculine woman. Now, if you want a masculine woman, hey, do what you got to do. But if you want a feminine woman, you got to be a masculine man. It ain't always about how handsome you are. And somebody will say, well,
But and again, I'm not. Maybe it's just me not getting the whole concept of femininity or masculinity. I understand when I have a lady friend. What is important to me is that one, I don't like ignorant people out in the public. So if you're just gonna go out and just be ignorant as shit, like no, let's not do that. Mostly because if I get to start acting ignorant too, then we're both going to jail. I mean, like you ever be with that friend that you know that's going to start some shit, and then like you the other motherfucker to be like, yeah, go, and then y'all both end up in jail. So yeah, I don't want to have that type of relationship with somebody because I am people up. But what matters to me is if I'm with a woman and for instance, we chilling and like we outside, she holding my hand or she hugged up against me. That doesn't mean shit. That doesn't equate femininity to me. That just equates that she likes to spend time with me. When we alone and like let's just say we alone and you know I'm touching titties. I mean, like, it's nothing feminine about that. It's just like she got titties, and like maybe she try to fuck around and like, ooh, look, who's sucking who titties? Like the Nutty Professor reference, if you know. It was like, yeah, this is a joke, but none of that shit matters to me. What matters to me how we treat each other when we want to be alone. I don't care about oh she needs to be dainty and feminine and weak. No, I don't want no fucking weak woman. I don't need a weak woman. I go with angels feel the tread. The fuck I need a weak woman for? If I'm the fucking spear, she needs to be the fucking shield. But I don't know. These these red pill motherfuckers are just motherfucking scary to me. But let's go.
to fix up. Yeah, I said in this video to fix up. But I'm just telling you, sometimes a woman going. This is from what the women are doing. They still gonna look at some men and say, okay, they wonder if he even likes women. And I seen that in person. I had women ask me about like some dudes I might have known. You know, it's like, hey, does he like women? I say, yeah. You sure? I don't know. You look a little too pretty.
That's
Like,
their insecurities. I'm sorry, that's their insecurities. That's the thing. That's their insecurities. That's what they want, and that's the problem that they have. It has nothing to do with these guys. It's what these women are asking. And for you to sit back and try to tell a guy how to act or how to look, dude, that's not your place. But let's continue.
drop your jaws and find out. Some people get mad at the women and shit, but no, that's just their nature. They want to be feminine women want to be around a masculine man. All right, so and it's just that one reason. Don't get mad. It's just nature. It's just nature. Just understand where they coming from. All right. So anyway, that's all I have for today. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.
All right. That was some weird shit. I'm sorry. I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I maybe it's too maybe I deal with the weird women. Maybe that's what it is. Because I swear, like, I this shit is weird to me. Like, I will never tell another man how to be another man. I would tell another adult how to make sure they take care of their responsibilities. But to just sit back and be like, you ain't a man if you don't do this, that shit seems strange, dog. And if you need to tell somebody you ain't a man because you don't be the man that I think you should be, then I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm gonna always be me. And if you got a problem with it, you got an issue with it, what you eat don't make me shit. What you fuck, I don't make me come. You want to come for me, but it can't. I'm sorry. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe, and all that other good shit. We're gonna cut this video segment here, and yeah, I'm gonna make a man out of you. I want to say thank you to all my Patreon supporters and my Twitch subscribers. Join the Guardians, become a member, or become a subscriber on YouTube, Patreon, and help support the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and the next one should be popping up on your screen. Subscribe, and if you haven't checked it out and want to help out the channel, check out my Patreon. Thanks.